Hi guys, Mrs M here, back for another recipe with you. Now we've got lots of family and friends visiting us over the festive season, so we're going to make some Oaty currant cookies. Just a nice little all-rounder to give out to the children, the adults, anybody who's coming. Really nice recipe. So let's get started. Wash our hands, warm soapy water as usual. Let's take a look at the ingredients we need. Right guys, so just a little heads up for you with this recipe. Everything is measured in cups. Now, don't let this ever throw you if you see a recipe that is measured in cup. Just always make sure you use the same cup for everything. So if it says 1 cup of oats and 1 cup of butter, just use exactly the same cup. This is the cup I'm using. It's probably more of a mug than a cup, but I need to make a lot of cookies because obviously we've got a lot of people coming. So as long as you always use the same cup, you're absolutely fine. So don't ever let that throw you. So I'm just giving you a heads up, okay? Let's get started. Right guys, so we've got 1 cup of butter, softened, I've melted mine a little bit, 3 cups of oats, 1 cup of caster sugar, 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour. We have 1 teaspoon of bicarb, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of mixed spice. We're having half a cup of currants and 1/4 cup of milk. Right, let's get started. Right, so we start off mixing together the sugar and the butter. So we'll stick the butter in first.
It's a big bit of butter.
A big bit of butter, yeah. Let's just scrape it out of the cup.
Can I mix it now, Mum?
Just a second. Got to scrape first. Right, wait, and then we're going to add in the sugar.
Yeah, can I help, Mum?
Go on then, you pour the sugar in.
You.
Right, you mix those two together.
Butter's really hard to mix, but when it's melted, much better.
Whoa, slowly. It's going to end up sitting all out of the bowl, aren't we?
Looks funny with like that now.
Got a big lump of butter in there, so we've got to try and mix that in. Okay. That's it, keep mixing.
Big bit of butter.
Okay, let me just see where that big bit of butter's gone then.
Can I see it? It's just there, Mum. In the middle.
There we go.
The mixture smells yummy.
I will do it. Sugar and butter. Right, there we go. Then what you want to do is you want to add in your oats, which are here. So pour those in. Let's do it a bit at a time because there are rather a lot of oats.
Me mix, Mum.
And then just do it very gently, Keris, please.
Why do we have to mix it? Mummy just...
It's fine.
thought you didn't want me to say it.
It's fine. Thank you.
It looks all funny now.
Will do. Right, we've got to add the rest in.
This is heavy. Now you're holding it.
And you want to just keep stirring till all of that is mixed in.
Can I pick it up?
It's fine, just leave it.
I can pick it up with the spoon you're using.
No, it's absolutely fine, just leave it be.
You mix the rest. That went in my face.
Stand to one side for me then so Mummy can mix the rest. Well done. Right, now once you've combined... Just wait a second and I'll tell you. Once you've combined this together, like so, then you want to add in your mixed spice, cinnamon, bicarb of soda and your flour. So let's do those ones first. So we want half a teaspoon of the cinnamon. Let me do this bit please, thank you.
Can I do this bit?
You can do that bit in a minute.
Can I see how it looks on the spoon? Because I haven't seen it.
That look. And then we want the same of mixed spice.
Oh.
Thank you.
Let me do it. Said I could do it.
said you could help.
I said
I said you could do that one. Then we want 1 teaspoon of the bicarb.
Should I scoop it out?
Yeah. Let's shake it at the end for you. There you go. Wait.
Is that too much?
Yeah, we have to level it off a bit. There
There
we
you
go. Put that in. There we go. So we'll incorporate that into it.
Let me mix.
Please.
Please, Mama.
Slowly then. I'll help you by holding the top of the spoon. Because we don't want the mixture all over the place again, do we?
After this, can I do my own video?
We will see.
Because I normally do my
will
own videos.
see.
Don't send them.
Right, so when that bit's in, then you want to incorporate your flour in. So we'll do this a bit at a time. Like so. Now, as you can hear in the background, I've got my oven whirring, and you need this at 180 degrees C for this recipe. So get that on, get that preheated. Right, let's add the rest of the flour. And that's done.
I can do it now.
I know. Can I just give it one big mix though, and then you can get in there and do the rest. There we go. Now you can have a mix, okay? So just slowly. Right, now when you've mixed all that together, you want to mix in your currants and your milk. So we'll stick the currants in now. And my handy helper can give those a good stir. Keeping as much of them in the bowl as we can, please.
That one just fell out.
Careless.
Yeah.
Gently. Right, let me have one stir, then you can have another stir.
These are going to smell yummy and look yummy. And they're all baked.
It'll be nice for Gramps and Grandma, aren't they?
Yeah. Why did Daddy just have to say Gramps and Grandma are coming instead of telling me before he called them?
Well, that's a daddy for you. Right, let's put our milk in.
Leaving. I didn't know we had milk in these.
Yeah, we've got to put milk in. Right, let me stir first.
These are looking tasty. I mean, they look scrumptious and they look amazing.
Right. While my little helper carries on mixing that, I'm going to get ready the baking tray with our parchment on. Okay,
Yeah.
have a good mix.
Millie, just want more big mix. There you are.
Thank you. Right, now what you want to do is you want to get your hands in at this point.
Can I do it?
In a second. Just make sure it's all incorporated together.
I like using my hands.
I know you do. What you want to do is you want to get yourself a little bit of the mixture and just make it into a ball. Wait a minute, please. Make it into a little ball.
It looks like a cookie.
Just like so.
It's
and then you want to just place it onto your baking tray. Don't worry about flattening it down.
Just like our
because
cookies.
it will flatten out on its own.
Just like our cookies we make.
So you want to carry on doing this, but making sure you leave plenty of room in between them, because obviously, like I just said, they will flatten out. So you need to make sure you leave room for them to expand.
So if they flatten down, will they flatten down together?
Well, if you put them too close together, then yes, they will.
That's how we make.
Now what you want to do is when you put them in the oven, you want 12 to 15 minutes.
Look, Mum.
And then you want to take them out to cool.
Is this how you do it?
Yep, you need it a little bit bigger though, sweetheart. So let me just add a little bit more to it. It's alright, I'll add a little bit more. So you're probably looking at, depending on the size of your tray, you only want about 5, I would say, on each tray. You don't want any more than that. Right, so once that's done, like I said, place it in the oven. We can do another tray. Place it in the oven 12 to 15 minutes. So we'll do that now. And we'll check back with you shortly when they're done. Right, everyone, so this is how my first batch of cookies turned out. Now, I ended up leaving them in there for 20 minutes just to get a bit more of a golden colour on the top. Now, when you get them out, they still feel really squidgy and squashy to touch. Don't worry about that. As they cool on the baking tray, they will firm up, but you don't really want to leave them in there too long because they will over crisp. But I think they look really nice. And like I said, the amount of mixture we made is going to make a lot of cookies. So that will go to feeding lots of people. Right, I hope you like this one. Just a quick and simple one to feed the family. And check back with me soon. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on my channel. And we'll see you back here soon for another video. Bye.